This is 2 Point Campus. We're here on Xbox Series X. Be sure to like the video. Subscribing is great as well. So, what are we getting here? 4K resolution, should be 60 FPS. It notes PC gamepad support, but that might be just on the PC side of things, but I thought I would mention it just in case, because it does seem like something that would support that sort of thing. So this is a game that is a sequel to 2 Point Hospital. So what you do is you build a campus and or a series of campuses across a range of different scenarios. So I actually really liked 2 Point Hospital, and I do recommend checking that one out. I think it has a lot of fun gameplay elements to it, and I think it's pretty neat. So what you do essentially is you create a space or a series of spaces that are equipped for individuals to come and learn, and you make money, and you build a bit of an empire, and you keep expanding to new areas. So this is the second place. This is where you are able to enjoy the magic of a culinary school environment. So you build a cook place here, and then you add items to it to improve the value of said area. And then you have people taking classes, and you set up courses, and then you have different missions, and you have different goals, and then you continue to expand and, grow your particular empire. So going back to 2 Point Hospital, I highly recommend taking a look at that one, because I think it's a lot of fun. So these games are very similar, but also very different. This one, being about running an academic place, the other one being based on the fact that you're running a hospital. They're quirky, they're silly, they're funny, but they're very, very entertaining, and actually quite well done if you like these simulation type games where you are running a business of sorts. It's really, really quite neat. I like these, simulation type things, and I think it offers a lot for you to do and a lot for you to, create and expand. Be great at gastronomy classes. Oh wow! Can we add another one of these things to this room? So there's a lot you can end up doing within this game, gameplay wise, as you aim to expand, unlock, and do more. So eventually you also unlock the ability to do sandbox mode. So this is more of like a story type mode, if that makes sense. It's not really a story, but it's like, hey, you're unlocking these new things, you go to this new place, you unlock more stuff, and then eventually you can go nuts in a sandbox. And you can also go back to different areas and do different challenges as you aim to gain different stars within the places, which is really, really cool. One club stand item. So you just get to do a whole lot of different building experiences. You can build campuses. It's really, really quite neat and full of different tasks and things for you to do, which I think is really, really cool. Club sandwich place, one club sandwich stand item. That's funny. And you can set up different events for your different people on campus to do. Different things can happen and go on. You create dorm rooms, and you just kind of expand your location. And you can see that there's a schedule on the bottom of the map. You can see a scheduled party that we had not too long ago. And it's just kind of neat as you develop and see the pizza. You make different building areas. It's really funny. And then there's this humorous sort of I guess you would say background thing going on, where people are doing the classes, doing their work, and they have these little joke type places, if that makes sense, little comedic bits here or there. I don't know, it's just kind of really, really entertaining. And then you can save. There's also a photo mode if you want to go and take some quirky shots of people, cooking and stuff like that and celebrating. Oh, the end of the ceremony is coming here soon. So then we can manage our courses, and you can create a new course. And you can see the end of your academic year and see how your students were doing and the value you provide. Yeah. So I want to unlock a new course. So we can add something from our other school. If Culinary is not, this isn't good enough for you, we can do normal virtuality. And you can add that to what your particular campus is going to offer value-wise. But then you have to set up new things. You have to build like a new office area. So we need to create a VR lab in order to offer, you know, this new thing. So we're gonna build that right here. Should have maybe made it not take up the whole hallway, but whatever. Well, actually, let's back out of this. Let's redo this. I want this to look good. It's gotta look good, you know. We're building a campus. What can I say? So you build and you create these different rooms and these different environments, and you have your different students come in, and they take their classes, they do their work, and it's just like it's a really neat sort of experience. Like, I really like these types of games. I find them very entertaining. I find them really weird, really quirky. I love simulation type builder games. I always liked, you know, I guess you would say like SimCity or Roller Coaster Tycoon. And while it's not exactly like those gameplay wise, it's sort of in a similar vein, if that makes sense, in terms of what you're doing. Just because you are building and managing. No sweet kitchen room. A sweet kitchen room? Whoa! And it's not just about building stuff. You actually need to hire staff in order to manage your different places. A sweet kitchen. They just have some like really, really crazy things you can do. And then you can unlock new stuff for different buildings. New things you can add in, different posters, different challenge things. It really is expansive, and every room has like different sort of special items to it. Manage courses, yeah. Start the new school year. And you could just play it for like literal hours. You could just sit here and waste time away, you know, doing this kind of stuff. Sweet kitchen room. It's always a sweet kitchen. It's always a distasteful kitchen room too. Wow, this sweet kitchen room. This place has got to be massive. We just might as well make it this whole area, I guess.
Reserve your tickets for his visit to your campus today.
This is going to be one incredible sweet kitchen room. People are going to come around from all around to visit this. Why is this item blocked? Invalid wall. Okay. It's a bit weird. Okay, let's just build it and then we can add to it later. Now we've got a sweet kitchen. But this is basically what you do, and you just keep trying to make it so that your place is profitable. You know, obviously there are varying levels of offerings and challenges and stuff like that if you want to go about that way. It's just kind of a neat kind of thing. Like, obviously we're kind of in the red on staff, but you know, sometimes that's just how it goes when you want to build your kitchen empire. Items blocked. Invalid wall. Huh, that's actually pretty weird. This is the first time I've had invalid wall on this stuff. That I'm actually kind of genuinely confused about. Items blocked. Is it this thing is like really glitchy? Hmm. Alright, let's see if that will allow us to add things. There we go. Yeah, it must have just been the way that item was placed was kind of like awkward or something. That was really strange. But it's just like a really easygoing kind of building game. And obviously, I should be managing my money a bit better. But I'm just also having a little bit of fun with it because I'm not too serious about it. And this is like one of the easier areas you can go and do. And you can change the speed of the game if you didn't notice that earlier. I've got it so that it's running, you know, a lot faster, but you can have it slower. You can also customize the outer area. We got the Cupid statue set up so that people can fall in love on campus because that's what they do. Why is there a assistant required? We don't have an assistant? Oh. You know, we would have thought that would have been enough assistance here. Frog rain on campus? Don't you hate it when it's raining frogs? As you could literally see over here. It's raining frogs. But that's the thing, it's just like, you know, it's really quite an experience. It's a lot of fun. It offers a lot of different things for you to do. It may seem very silly, and it is. It's definitely silly. Sorry, it's just select Savory Kitchen and use the event setup to host a game of like, oh jeez. I get such a kick out of some of the things. Oh, this is the Sweet Kitchen, my bad. The Savory Kitchen. Campus cook-off! And you can like set up all the stuff and everything like this. Period already booked.
I can't revise anymore. My knees hurt. Roger and Cushion is varsity freshman.
Yeah, there we go.
And immature students.
Now we're doing a cook-off. So you see, lots of things to do. Lots of stuff to build. An empire to create. I kind of want to go and show off the other map. Swap to the world cursor, so you can see all the like the little in-depth things. I'm just debating on, yeah, let's exit to the map, and I want to show off the other area. So that's a work in progress, and then you can hop between the different campuses you've kind of made. This one's still in progress. Let's continue with the original. So this is the first area you have. And you can buy different plots too in order to expand your particular academic empire. Mwahaha. But people are always learning, people are always going to different classes, and it's silly. It's like, it's really technically impressive. It offers a lot for you to do and a lot of freedom. So it is technically really, really impressive, but at the same time, it's, you know, kind of silly, kind of humorous. It's got a little bit of charm here or there. I think they do a really, really good job with just like the amount of things you can engage in and enjoy while you're playing this. I'm always, you know, kind of impressed by this one. And like I said, I highly recommend it. Like, if you think this is cool and you want to dive in here and you want to enjoy this, I would say going and enjoying the magic of like the hospital, 2 Point Hospital, is also, you know, certainly worth your time. And I think you would find that one to be, you know, kind of just as entertaining as this one is if you find this funny and neat and endearing, because they also have the same sort of quirks and style. And it kind of makes me wonder if they're gonna keep, like, you know, expanding upon this concept. Because I think it would be really fun to see them do this simulation style with a lot of other concepts. Because, I mean, it works for hospitals. It obviously works for, you know, the campus life. I actually think this is a really fun way to do campus stuff. I'm trying to increase the room prestige, if you're wondering what I'm doing. Trying to add some more value here, so we can get that one challenge done. A ducky rug. Oh yeah, you know it. Rubber ducky, you're the one. So anyways, this is like obviously the best dorm room. I mean, you have to sit with other people, which isn't the best, but you know, it's a simple life. And I guess we gotta increase the average. So we're gonna give everybody a plant. We gotta increase some value here, you know. It's the only way. Everybody gets a plant. You get a plant. You get a plant. Average dormitory rating, 70%. Why are my dorm ratings not cool enough? What more do you guys want in these rooms? A fancy raven lamp in every single room? I don't know. All I know is the world of 2 Point is becoming ever more entertaining. Okay, what about now? Is the value going up at all? 63%. Do we have dorm rooms that are not cool? I was wondering if we have dorm rooms that are not fancy. Failed to complete assignment? Okay, obviously we need more bathrooms and more janitors to handle this stuff.
We've got a fantastic show coming up for you today. Some of you might not like it,
But that's really the gist of the game. You build these places, and this is really only scratching the surface of like the environment. Like, there is so much more you can do in this, so many more different areas that you will gain access to as you continue to expand, you know, your 2-point area, your campus empire, your new campus empire. But I really do think, you know, this is something that a lot of people can enjoy, a lot of people can have fun with. It's very accessible. It's got some challenge to it as well. It's not necessarily just a walk in the park. But I think this one is something that really is quirky and fun and weird and strange in the most delightful of ways. So we're gonna do that. And then I think we're gonna get rid of this particular room. Templates. Yeah, I wanna... This whole room, to me, has got to go. I'm sorry, guys. Go to the new bathroom that's way bigger. And then you can pop up the room average. See? See? Way better. Good use of space. But you can be all creative and build stuff. Like, I love building games like this. They're so cool. And this one's fun, and it's got vibing music, and it's got entertainment, and it's got crazy stuff going on. Not enough kudosh. A hot dog stand. It shall be done. Who doesn't want a hot dog stand on campus? I would say only monsters. Only monsters don't want that. Oh, the magic hot dog stand. Okay, I know all these people are like, you know, book people, but someone has to manage the hot dog stand. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. See, like, there's so much little micromanaging, too, in these types of games, which I always find fun. Like, I feel like I'm not even really getting everything done, because there's so many other goals. Clown trunk wanted. Okay. I'm assuming they want it in the clown room? I mean, it's logical, right? I'm also thinking we might need a way bigger library, because I'm kind of tired of everybody complaining about the fact that, you know, they can't access all the machines in the library because there's not enough stuff. It's like, I don't know what you guys want from me. Like, education, good value for your classes? I don't know if that's quite allowed. That's not what we provide here. We provide affordable learning.
like every day talking about Jasmine Odyssey.
At the lowest budget setup we can. How many of these things do I need? I think we need more of, like... Alright, I'm just trying to build different book stuff.
She actually has a really interesting record from the early days of her career.
Okay, swap to the world curse. I want to go look at this other one. Because there's always, like, what's the most busy part of this thing? So people always want the different places where they can sit down. And you get, like, the quirkiest of people coming in, too. You'll get, like, people dressed up in, like, weird costumes and stuff, and that's, like, half the fun of this game. It's just the quirky weirdness that is present within it. It's just delightfully charming. Alright, we're gonna use this corner for, like, a plant. We need more VR for campus? This is ridiculous. But at least people will finally be able to do this. Okay, it's great that that's done there, but I want to build my stuff. Okay, where was this? Computers. People love computers, right? And then they want more, like,